What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Touchdowns to Home Runs. I'm so glad that you are here for this video. Last time I did a uniform or jersey redesign. It did amazing. I did the Dallas Cowboys, so if you haven't seen that video, definitely go check that one out because I bet you'll love it. But this one, I decided to go for a new team. We got the New York Giants here, and sportstemplates.net, my provider, just came out with an entirely new football jersey template that I loved. I love this one more than the other football one I was using. So he did a great job with this one, and this is my first attempt really cracking in this template and everything, and I love it so much. I love it, and I love these designs, and I hope you guys do too. Everything looks really sharp on here, so I cannot wait to share these designs with you guys. But just before we get started on that, I've already mentioned them, but yet again, huge shout out to our friends at sportstemplates.net providing all of these templates for us. And guys, if you want to go make some of your own designs yourself, definitely go hit them up because they have the best templates for all things sports on the internet. So you're not going to find anything better on the internet than sportstemplates.net, because I know you guys have a bunch of great designs going on there up in your head. So you got to go check them out. And guess what? Special news. There is now a promo code that I can give you guys. Use promo code NOAH, NOAH, on your order to get 10% off of your order. Great savings, guys. Great deals and great templates, so you definitely do not want to miss this chance to get some real great templates and to make some awesome designs. So now here comes the designs, and let's talk about the Giants a bit and their upcoming season this season, that is if it happens with COVID and everything. So Giants, Daniel Jones, starting quarterback, Saquon Barkley, running back, one of the best players in the league. Who they get in the draft? I think they got Andrew Thomas, was a 4th overall offensive lineman from Georgia. This team's a decent team. The Giants are a very decent team, and they're playing in a weak division, so who knows? The Giants may be able to step up this year and overtake the Cowboys or the Eagles. We're guessing that the football team isn't going to be that strong this year. New coach Ron Rivera. I love Ron Rivera, but that team is just really weak. You don't know who's going to be QB yet. It could be Haskins, it could be Kyle Allen, it could be someone else. They got a really good guy who was Terry McLaurin, great rookie last year. He did really well, but other than that, there's nothing really to look out for that football team. I don't know what to call them anymore. They're not called the you-know-what. They're called the Washington football team. So do I call them the football teams? Do I call them the Washingtons? I don't know. Just cut me some slack. So the Giants could shock people this year if Saquon has a huge year. He did have a bit of a down year last year, so he's definitely got to pick that up for what he can produce. He had a down year last year, and we know what he's capable of producing, so he's got to really step up. And DJ's just got to take that next step as a sophomore quarterback in this league. But now let's get into these designs. I got 6 designs for you guys today. Is it 6? Yeah, it's 6. And I think that you guys will love them. Some of these are things I'd actually like to see from the Giants. You'll see the other 2 at the end are just fun ones that I designed that I hope you guys just enjoy seeing. I don't expect the teams to use these, but here we go. First off, the home uniform. And I know this one right off the bat, you might be thinking it looks like the jersey I'm wearing right now. I just wanted to add something more to this Giants jersey because I know the one they have now is literally this, but it's just the blue with the numbers and that small little New York logo on there. I want to add more. I wanted to add a bigger New York logo on the sleeves, add a bit of sleeve pattern, and add a collar pattern or something like that. And I just threw Giants on the back of the collar just because I know the Giants are a very classic team. They're New York, and New York likes to keep their uniforms clean and classic and everything like that. But still, I'd like to see something a bit more. You have the complete opposite with the other team that plays at MetLife in the Jets. They have a lot more, I want to say, like more detailed and more, more busy uniforms. They got a lot more going on. It's a lot more of a standout uniform. I'm not the biggest fan of the Jets uniforms, but I'd still like how they have lots of things to look at on the uniform. Even though sometimes it gets too busy, I don't like seeing just the regular numbers and everything. I want a bit more detail. So something like this for the Giants. This is very simple. I know it looks a bit like Buffalo, but still very simple uniform. Not adding too much. It's not too busy, but it still looks really nice and classic. Next up, what do we got? We got the away uniform. Again, kind of sticking with what they already have now, kind of just switching it up. You'll see that the home and away uniforms, usually I do them the exact same because that's how it usually goes in the uniform. You just can't change the color scheme. Change the font to red like they have now. Change the New York logos to red, so you got that in red, and then you got the New York on the side sleeves. They're also in red. Numbers up top are red and everything. The stripe at the bottom is now blue and red, and same with the collar. And then I still add that Giants thing. I think that's how all of the uniforms are. They all have that Giants thing on the back. So just another added feature, but nothing really different here. Again, home and away uniforms usually tend to be very similar. So that's what you get from the away uniform. Now heading on to the alternate, and we got a color rush one here. Obviously switching to the red. I did not notice this when I first made this, but you know what this reminds me of straight off the bat? Now I'm seeing it here. If you take away that Giants at the bottom of the sleeve, that looks exactly like the Houston Texans alternate jersey, so I apologize for that. I didn't notice that, but still, I think that what I was trying to make a point with here, making this red jersey, is I love to see the Giants make a red jersey, a full red jersey, especially for color rush. I know that the Bills do, just using that color that you don't use for a uniform. Do that. I love when teams do that. The Texans do that. Who else has a red alternate uniform like that? No one comes to mind right now but those two teams, and I really love those uniforms. They're like once or twice, you wear them once or twice a year, and they're just really clean looking uniforms. It's something different. The fans love seeing something different. So if the Giants came out with something like that, I think it would be a big hit for the Giants. So that's what I was kind of going with here. You got that Giants on the sleeves, just adding something new to the sleeves there. I don't know how you feel about that, but it's just nice to see something different on the sleeves from them, what I had previously done. So that's what I have for my alternate color rush jersey. And now we're getting into a bit more of the flashy ones. These ones I don't really expect to become uniforms. Again, this is just a concept video of me just expressing my designs. So this is a really cool design that I thought I made, and I'm just going to share it with you. We got this white one. It's kind of like a whiteout jersey, kind of. If you went with a chrome white New York Giants helmet and white pants, I think that this is the uniform you'd have to go with. You got white numbers but with a blue outline, same with the logo. It's white but with the blue outline, same with the numbers up top. And then you got these like two stripes. You got Giants in the middle, you got the stripe down low, and then you got the New York skyline. They're the New York Giants. I know they play in New Jersey, but what's more iconic? What's a more iconic skyline than New York? And just adding that to the jersey. Again, this isn't something that I'd actually expect them to wear. This is just a really cool concept that I wanted to show you guys. I love that. I love adding something about the city. I love making these city edition jerseys. I've made one in every single video, and that's what I kind of have here. I think that is just looks amazing. It might look a bit weird to you that it's like coming up, but I just think a pattern and something like that on a jersey looks really nice. You got the nice white and blue collar up top. That does look a bit like the Colts, but it looks fine to me. I love this jersey. I really love this jersey. If they came up with something, if they were trying to go for a New York style jersey or a whiteout, chrome out jersey, something like that, this is what I want to see from that. Now we got these two last ones. These are just fun ones, fully fun ones. I'm not sure if I'd like to see something like this actually come out, but it would be very cool. So first one, I bet you can guess right off the bat what I was going for here. You got a New York Yankee style Giants jersey. I love baseball too, almost as much as I love football. Football's still my favorite sport, but I love baseball. I've played baseball for a while. And what's a more iconic team really in sports than the New York Yankees? Just paying tribute to that. So I went with the Yankee style jersey here. You got the nice navy pinstripes. You got the navy logo, letters and logo and everything like that. Again, this is just a fun jersey, pure for just to have the concept design. But I think that I love that. It's really cool just seeing another sports team style jersey on a football jersey and changing it to that team. So New York Giants and New York Yankees, if you're ever having a kind of a partnership night or something like that, I know sports teams do that together. I don't know if it happens in New York, but I know that, like, I'm a Bulls fan and I know they do stuff with the White Sox, even though I'd rather them do stuff with the Cubs because I'm a big, I wouldn't say I'm a big Cubs fan. I'm a big Blue Jays fan, but I still support the Cubs and everything. but like they do something like that. So if the Giants and Yankees ever have a partnership day or something like that, the Giants should come out with this uniform. And you know who did come out with a uniform like this was Notre Dame. That game they played at Yankee Stadium, they had something with the pinstripe pattern on that jersey. They made new jerseys for that game. So again, something fun, something to connect it to, but again, just a really fun jersey. And this last one, this is going to be connecting to the number on all these jerseys. I kept it with all 26 on the jerseys, on all 6 of them. And who else would that stand for but the Saquon Barkley, one of the best players in the NFL. I said he had a down year last year, but I hope he can bounce back because I love Saquon, great player. And you know, already know what this is too. Penn State, New York Giants uniform. I switched out the Penn State logo up top with the Giants logo, and you just got the 26 everywhere else, and Giants on the back. Just the whiteout uniform. When they sell out Beaver Stadium, everyone's going nuts. That's the uniform that they wore, and I just switched it to a kind of New York tie, or whatever you call it, New York and Penn State uniform, like I did with that Yankees thing. Just a cool thing to connect the college back to the player and everything like that, and the pro team he's on now. Just a cool thing to do. So those are my 6 designs for you guys. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked all the designs. Let me know down in the comments which one was your favorite or anything that you change about them. Comment below what team you'd like to see me do next. Like the video, of course, subscribe. I do a bunch of these videos, so if you like these videos, especially with sports, just getting back into the swing of things, and there's nothing too much to talk about yet. I'm starting to make a lot more of these videos, so definitely subscribe and stick around if you like these videos, and thank you for watching, and come back next time.